Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20 that's punching above its weight class. Hello everybody, how's everybody doing today? Happy to be back. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I hope this is a perfect episode to get you into the weekend, because we are on Friday and it is Wine Still of the Week. And we're going to hope this one has a nice little still. You know, I'll get into everything else regarding this wine in a second. But before I do, I want to say that this kid, man, so me and my brother, I grew up with my younger brother. He's about 21 months younger than me. So he's almost 2 years younger than me. And we grew up like, you know, we handle ourselves. My dad taught us how to be able to take care of ourselves early. So we can handle ourselves. And whenever there was an issue, like a fight or anything, it was as much as we couldn't stand each other, we always had each other's back, right? And so my brother was more the aggressor, and I'm always like kind of like trying to talk us out of it. But then if it gets down to it, I was the one who I can handle myself too. I grew up doing martial arts, right? So one of my dreams was, if I ever had a son, I wanted to train him, at least initially, in martial arts so he could protect himself just in case, right? And I'm starting to think that maybe I should really focus on the self-defense side of this one, because my son is a fighter. And he's reminding me a little bit more of my brother than me. He's the one that's like, let's go. He's ready for anything. And maybe it's just too early to call it, but that's what I've been noticing a lot lately. So it's going to be, when I train him, because I'm going to train him. I got everything ready for him and stuff. I'm going to train him, but I think I'm going to have to be more on the defense side. I'm going to keep on putting in his head, this is for self-defense, and teach him stuff just for defense, not to initiate anything, just to kind of be like, just to protect himself. So I don't know, man. It's something in the back of my mind that's been, you know, making me think a little bit about my son. Maybe that's just a newborn thing. I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot more to learn, but this is just things that I wanted to share because it's on my mind. But anyway, you guys are not here for that. You're here for the wine. Sorry, Fa, but you know they are here for the wine. Let's get into the wine. Today we're talking about Washington State, and we're talking about Horse Heaven Hills. This is 2018 Cabernet Sauvignon King Cab, right? So, all right, I take issue with this label. I think it's, no offense, because the wine could be good, but to me, it's a little cheesy. Yeah, it's a little cheesy, and I love the juice from Horse Heaven Hills, so I'm hoping that the juice kind of stands out, and I don't have to worry about like the label. But just looking at it initially, I almost didn't get this bottle because of the label, but because it has, you know, it's coming from Washington's Horse Heaven Hills. I love the fruit out there. I thought, let me check this out. So anyway, with that being said, let's get right into the wine. On the nose. So I get black currant. I get blackberries. I get coffee grounds. Wet soil. There's a tea component here, like an astringent, like bitter black tea here. I'm also getting like a fleshy black cherry. There's also like a little bit of like a cinnamon spice here too. Smells actually really, really good. I'm digging it quite a bit on the nose. Let's go ahead and taste and see if anything's translating. Yo, this is not bad. All right, so let's talk structure first. Tannin is medium plus, bottom part of medium plus. Acid is just amount of acid. This is medium acid here. Finish is long. Doesn't really dip in the mid palate. It actually stays pretty consistent on the palate. Great mouthfeel here. Some of that dark fruit that I was talking about is up front. You kind of get that dark berries, dark blackberry going on up front. initially gets more into like, it transitions more into like the black cherry, a little bit more of like the kind of like plum thing going on. When it gets to the mid palate, you get more of this kind of like some tertiary stuff going on. You're getting like kind of like a kind of like, it's weird, but you get some of those coffee grounds. You get a little bit of like this cocoa nib thing going on here too, along with like leather. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm getting like kind of like a an old leather mid here in the mid palate. Some earthy notes like let me see. There's some spice on the finish that I'm digging quite a bit. It's a wonderful wine, well balanced, bold fruit. Reminded me of Bordeaux a little bit with a little bit more sunshine. So a little bit more of like, I guess, riper fruit. But delicious. Really, really well structured, really well done. I am very surprised by this wine. I would have thought this would not have been good at all. That's what I always tell you. Do not take every label for what it is. You got to try things, especially if it's coming from a place that you really love. And this is definitely coming from a place I love, like Horse Heaven Hill. So, yeah, man, this is a great wine. It's definitely a steal. I'm gonna tell you what the price is in a second. Let me taste a little bit more. There's a little bit of like a vanilla extract here, but it's like very well integrated with the fruit. While its finish is very persistent. I love this wine. If I'm scoring this wine Still of the Week will be right back. In this book, It's a Vibe. Recipes by my boy Armando Tam, and then also wine picks by myself. Music is also a big component of this book. We pick great albums for you guys to listen to while you're creating these dishes. Hope you grab a copy. Cheers. Now back to the show. I have to go like 90 points on this. Easy, 90 points. The steal here is I got this from Grocery Outlet, and I actually got it for $12. So under $12, punching way above his weight class. I would get a case of this if I was you. Highly recommend this wine, and yeah, go get a bottle, 2 bottles, or a case. Go grab it. Other than that, my question of the day is, how do you consume books? I'm just curious. Like, so I know a lot of people are still reading and stuff, but are you more into the audiobook side, or are you more on the ebook digital side? When you're reading books and you're consuming literature, how do you do it nowadays? Other than that, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope this is the perfect episode to get you into the weekend. And until next time, cheers.